Hey man, I would have never thought there would have been a day where Sneako completely ruined his fucking life. I don't feel sorry for that man, bruh. I'ma be honest. You know what I'm saying? He not only is he a self-hating, you know, racially confused fuck, but he's also a snake. And he has no friends. And so we got ourselves Sneako ruined his career in 48 hours.
I think Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think I sold him out, and I'll tell you why.
You for sure sold him out, Andrew Tate. I don't know. Andrew Tate's such a weird guy because like, bro, just admit it. Like, admit that he played the fucking song. I'm sorry. You admitted that he played the song. You sold him out. You are just as fake as Sneako, bro.
Firstly, he hasn't been my friend for a very long time. He's not my boy. He's not like Tristan. I hung out with him years ago when he was emulating me, trying to be me. Desperately. I made his career by speaking to him. Instead of showing me thanks for that, he started, every time I wouldn't reply to his texts, go on stream and cry in some way and complain about me.
Worried about the backlash. Really? Before he was saying, oh, it was us that wanted the song. Why are you now saying it's somebody else? Because you know why? He's folded. Yo, the folded. Oh, Top G, I didn't fold. Sneako, you are worried, my friend. You know how I know? Hey, bro, we're banned from the clubs. What can we do? You are worried, Sneako. I'm not folding it.
Sneako.
Oh my God. Yo, Walter Weeks, the Frogman. How the fuck do you have more common sense than fucking Sneako?
What would you want Myron to do?
I don't really want to give it attention, but it's pretty clear. It's like this is an embarrassment.
Every time you see one of these, they always got an American flag in the fucking background, right? Always American flag, bro.
I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space, just like no principles. You ask for a fight, back down, in my face, nothing. Say let's fight, no.
Didn't Sneako get his ass beat in a boxing ring?
Words, try to squash it. You go behind my back, talk. It's embarrassing. These are the people that are supposed to be accountable. Men need to be accountable. Men need to lead. These aren't leaders. These are frauds. Yeah, just like from my perspective, we can move on for this. I need to finish my monologue. I've never seen this many people switch on me, bro. I've never seen it happen. I don't.
Oh, Sneako. Oh.
A lot of people supporting me right now. There's a lot of pressure from a lot of different angles.
You literally lost all your friends.
No, it's because you thought you were holier than thou. You thought you were greater, but at the end of the day, you still in a coop. I made a video about the biggest group of losers coming together and going to a club.
This shit was stupid as fuck.
Controversy stream. It was filled with the massive amounts of cringiness. But the thing that really stood out was this song that was played. Kanye West's HH, a band song that's very anti-Semitic, blasted not only in the vans, but was requested in the club. And in that video,
that's the one part I don't understand. Who in the fucking club allowed this shit to get played, bro? Whoever did, you need to get fired, bro.
Called out how crazy it was for those guys to be, you know, linking and building and coordinating with each other solely due to the fact that they don't actually like each other. And that was kind of highlighted when they left stream and went back to their homes and started attacking each other on their own individual.
Like, I mean, you really think Nick Fuentes would be friends with a Muslim, bro? You're out of your fucking mind.
Stream, through tweets, through streams, all that stuff like that. But the funniest thing about all of this is that everybody turned their attention to one guy and one guy only. They all started dogpiling and shitting on Sneako, arguably the weakest link in all this. And I think this is so funny. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
I love it.
It would be greatly appreciated. Let's hurry up and get back into this video. I feel like I gotta give a little bit of a backstory on Sneako. See, there's two Sneakos that exist on the internet. The creative, the ultra introspective.
This was Sneako before he became a self-hating coon.
The one that goes out and does the vlogs, the one that's self-aware, the one that's really, really sensitive. And that part is important because that bleeds into everything else. And he was getting that off for a little while, but then I think what happened is that, you know, people weren't gravitating towards it like he thought they would, or maybe the money wasn't coming through. I don't really know. And this is what activates the B side of Sneako, the rage baiter, the shock value guy, the red pill grifter, the guy that grabs at the low-hanging fruit to get his name popping again. It's almost like a a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type situation. And it's funny how, you know, when he gets into that rage baiting bag, he always goes back to the whole defensive mode, defensive mode, defensive mode. People are killing me on the timeline and they care more about this than they've ever cared about Palestine. Shut the hell up. Now, it's funny because Sneako has access to a plethora of content creators on these different platforms. Even recently, after he got unbanned from Twitch, he's aligned himself via phone call with people like Agent 00. So he can get to this whole—
Oh my God. Oh my God. Imagine being Agent 00 and then you see this guy, you see your like friend who like he's supposed to be a Muslim, because isn't Agent 00 like a Muslim, right? Isn't he Muslim? Like, and then he's playing the whole HH Kanye song shit, grifted and everything. You know how much that's gotta hurt? Like, you grifted as a Muslim. Agent 00 is giving you props for that shit, and then you let him down, bro. You are such a fake person. That's just what this guy is, man.
Different side of the internet. But he also has access to the Nick Fuentes, the Claviculars, the Fresh and Fits of the world. And it's funny because all of these guys that I just named are more so temporary alliances. They're there to use you just like you're there to use them. But the difference is that you won't throw them under the bus, but they sure as hell will.
You don't think you know what you're doing, really?
Also, what makes you think Nick Fuentes is gonna give a fuck about you? You're mixed. You're a person of color. Why would Nick Fuentes ever defend you? You fucking idiot.
Sincerely, I say
It's not like I care, but when I see you doing that, I'm like, this guy likes, you know, it likes attacking.
You're very thin-skinned.
You like sending it's not thin-skinned. I don't care about troll comments. I care about you not caring about your friends.
Well,
And people that you supposedly care about. Why would you do that to people that have helped you out? Why would you like send people to go and attack people, the same people that are on your side?
You know why? Because you're a fair weather friend. That's why.
It just dawned on me. Everybody turned on him. It ultimately started to unravel after the backlash of them playing that HH song in these different clubs that got them banned from Miami. No, they technically didn't get banned from the city, but they got banned from the nightlife, the restaurants, the
fucking idiots,
events, pretty much anything and everything. And I guess Sneako didn't get the text of nose goes because when everybody had the opportunity to get back to their specific platforms, you know, everybody turned on him. Starting with Andrew Tate.
I think Sneako played the song.
Yeah.
I think Tristan explicitly told me that Sneako played the song.
If Sneako played the song, Sneako played the song. I don't think
if Sneako played this song, he played the song. Hey, I didn't sell him out. You know what I mean? I didn't throw him under the bus.
that any of them are deeply anti-Semitic genuinely. I think they're just kids. It gets a reaction. They think they're funny. They're on the internet. I really didn't do anything wrong. I understand why some people were offended. I got on a bus.
Okay.
Full-grown men made decisions while I sat on my phone. I then got off the bus and stood in a nightclub while other people played songs while I sat on my phone.
Why is Andrew Tate even hanging out with like Nick Fuentes and Clavicular anyways, or Myron Gaines? Why are you even hanging out with them in the first place? You're half black.
So it's so clear that songs
Not saying
like this,
that you can't hang around white people, but it's just like when you hang around racist white supremacists or people who openly say racist shit, that to me is crazy to me, bro.
can't be played without meeting genuine power in the world.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so hilarious, actually. Now, you would probably expect this. After listening to more of Andrew Tate's spiel about how he even got there, he kind of told this story about how he didn't want to hang out with Sneako in the first place, which makes a lot of sense. Not too long ago, I covered a video where he and Sneako were beefing. He got age.
I seen that shit. They were beefing, huh? I guess like Sneako was kind of cooking his ass though too. But it's just like, it's crazy how this whole red pill looks magazine, right? Like MAGA self-hating coon shit, like just white supremacist shit. Like it's so crazy how this shit is crumbling in front of our eyes, and all these red pill people are arguing with each other. They're like, pointing the finger at each other. Like, it's all your fault and you're all fucking idiots.
Restricted because of the reasons why they were beefing, but just know they had been at odds with each other. So they weren't really friends in the first place. As told by Tate, they had to beg Andrew to come out that night to even spend time once he found out that Sneako was there.
So I was like, you know, I'm not going to talk to him anymore. So I didn't talk to him for 4 long years. I'm going to avoid this guy because he's just weird. And then I get to Miami. I speak
Oh my God, Andrew Tate calling you weird is insane.
to Clav, and Clav is with Nick Fuentes, and he begs for Sneako to come. And I said, Sneako's weird. Begs and begs.
Sneako's weird.
Who's on the internet insulting me? Sneaky.
What a fucking loser. Could you imagine sucking up to this guy who you are actually beefing with in real time because they need the look? Oh my God. What a dickhead. But those are his non-friends. It gets even worse though, because even his friends or people he would say that he aligns with, is cool with, some people that really came up in the same content creation era that he grew up in have even turned their backs on him. Aiden Ross, of all people, who has said things like, yo, I think these jokes are funny. You gotta laugh at your own people sometime. Even he turned his back on Sneako.
They got banned from every fucking club. Are you fucking kidding me? How? Well, I'm not gonna say how. The Miami clubs are all, dude, Miami's all Jews.
Well, at least Aiden Ross isn't a self-hating Jew.
Like, they're so fucking dumb. They should have done that shit in, like, I don't even know. I think everybody has seen that fucking clip, and it's not a one-person thing. And I love Sneako, but I didn't fuck with that clip personally, only because my family saw it.
Jeez.
They got mad at me.
My family saw it. Not because it's attacking, you know, your culture, right? It's because your family saw it, right? Like, come on, bruh. Now that my family's mad at me, now I'll say something about it. I don't know, man.
I said, listen, guys, this is just an act. He loves Jews. Sneako's Jewish. Sneako's dad loves me. And I'm like, bro, Sneako. I'm like texting him on the side, like, dude, my mom, my dad, come on, bro, what are you doing?
Guys, the reason why I have such a smile on my face is because Sneako did all of this. His whole world is falling apart around him. Everybody's throwing him underneath the bus, and he couldn't even commit to the bit. I was watching Young Don's video about this situation, and he highlighted the fact that if you look at Sneako on that bus while they are playing that song, Sneako can't even commit to saying the actual words.
Yeah, I already seen this video. I already said all this. I already said everything I need to say. Y'all go look at my other video, and if you want to peep what I fucking
to the
said.
song.
Jews, man! Jews. They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
It's like when you go to church and the pastor's like, sing louder! You know, it's like one of them. You don't want to like sing, but you just want to like, you know what I mean? It's one of them.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Everybody else in the car is bumping it, having a great time, singing the lyrics. Myron is in it. He's committed. Sneako can only raise his eyebrows. Oh my.
Oh, this nigga was drunk as fuck. He gotta be drunk as fuck.
And that's them playing it in the club. And Sneako is saying every other word, verb for verb, bar for bar, line for line, adjective for adjective, noun for noun. But when it comes to the specific anti-Semitic part, he's not even saying it. He's literally avoiding saying it. So if what everybody else is saying holds true,
he's a grifter.
You put that song on for everybody else's enjoyment.
He's fake.
For them to get their shit off because you knew it would go viral. Cool, fine, dandy, you're a loser. But what makes you even more of a loser is you couldn't even commit to the bit with him. You couldn't dive head first in it. Why? You wanted some sort of cope. You wanted some sort of escape. You wanted some sort of rationale to be like, I didn't even say the lyric. But then they flipped it on your head, you dickhead. These people that you thought you were gonna be cool with. But after seeing all that, Sneako is on his like angry tip. Like his reaction is
I feel like Sneako don't really got any friends though. Like who in their right mind is hanging out with Nick Fuentes, Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Myron Gaines, and Tristan Tate? Who the fuck is doing that? There's so many things I could rather hang out. People I could rather hang out. You could go spend time with your family or some shit. No, you hang out with a bunch of fucking weirdos, and you're one of them.
Is to defend himself by going back at all these people. He first starts off with his normal grift of saying that, yo, people are mad at this, but what about this? If he had to get one tattoo, I know he's Muslim now. If he had to get one tattoo, though, I think Sneako should get whataboutism
He's a disgrace to Muslims.
tattooed across his chest and flex it every single time that he gets into some sort of trouble, because that's always what he reverts to.
Aiden is one of my good friends. What he said just sucked. Do you hear what he's saying? I don't need to play the whole
Fuck,
one more
Sneako,
time.
you were just becoming good again.
I was just becoming good again. What does that mean? I was just becoming good again. I was just being a good enough goy to be mainstream. I was just being a good enough goy to have good PR. That's what he's saying. You weren't attacking and you weren't hurting people's feelings.
Aiden Ross don't got no fucking good PR. What the fuck? After that fucking shit he was doing that beef he had, you know, him saying on with Doechii and all that, you ain't got no fucking good PR. Fuck up.
Enough. You had good PR. Let's break down what did I do to be bad, Aiden Ross? What did I say that was bad? I played a song in a club that you didn't like. Look at the other thing.
Yeah.
But here's the problem and why I'm.
Yeah. Here's the problem is like Sneako knows he has people or knows people who are Jewish, right? So the fact that he even put himself in that situation and like. I don't get this, bro. And this is what it just what it is. These streamers, not all of them, but a lot of these streamers, they're fake as fuck, bro. Just from what I see and how they act and all that, they're fake. That's just the reality, bro.
I'm so sick of this and why I'm talking about this. Because taking a deal, and this is all these people, it's not directed at Aiden.
Oh my
You can
God.
make millions of fucking dollars while your fans go broke.
Oh my God.
A brand risk. It's PR friendly for a girl to turn 18 and she already has all the OnlyFans ready and she drops it on the night of her birthday right at midnight. That's still PR friendly. People who do it's one of the I'm gonna talk about it right now. Has one of the highest out of any addiction.
Come on, bro.
Killing themselves. And you can make millions and millions and millions of dollars promoting it every day, knowing that it's rotting your audience. The reason you get rich is because they get poor.
So this is like a who's worse argument. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how about, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
He's done a dick shoot.
He's done it?
Yeah.
What the
That's
fuck are you
real?
talking?
That's
No,
not
I
like
didn't.
the fucking
No,
AI.
no,
No, that's a real picture of Sneako.
Yo, Aiden, what the fuck?
Oh, no, yeah, it leaked.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is not true. He knows this is not true. Why is he saying this on a stream in front of people? What is?
No way he can't take a joke now all of a sudden.
Why is that the way he's speaking about me publicly? This is false, and he knows this, and I've said this to him.
You played a Hell Hitler song, you fucking idiot. Shut the fuck up. Honestly, I'm not even mad at Aiden for doing this shit, right? Look at his chat, bro. His chat's literally spamming L Jew, bro. What the fuck is this, bro?
Multiple times. He continues to say this publicly. Dude, like, this is not how you have your friends back, and this is not how you talk about Kai Cenat or Speed. This is what happens about a lot of these people because I have less clout. They talk about this
Oh.
Woe is me.
in a negative way because they're incentivized.
It's funny because even as I read some of his chat as it scrolls past, they aren't even on Sneako's side. He's losing himself in these conversations, and it's actually pretty funny. But Sneako can't handle this. Like, he feels as though this is disgusting work for real, for real. Why? Because the walls are closing in on him. You see,
He's insecure.
Sneako suffers from OJ Simpsonism, a term that I'm trying to coin here. He thought that if he could do all
OJ Simpson, what the fuck?
all these things adjacent to all these people, that he would be okay. They would always shield him from whatever's going on. But the difference is, Sneako, you can't. Why? Because you've also aligned yourself for the longest time with being black, being that black guy that allows these people to say the N-word. You know, you've always aligned yourself with black culture and black identity. So when the going gets tough and the rubber needs to meet the road, they'll always throw the quote unquote black guy underneath the bus, and you won't jump ship
Exactly.
like Myron does or Walter does. You won't do any of that. Because granted, they were also in the club saying it. But as we'll show a little bit later,
Yeah, that's the thing about Myron Gaines and Walter. They commit to the grift. You know, right? Like,
Myron kind of flips script, even on you, gang. But anyway, Sneako is so hurt about this situation with Aiden. What he would
and like I really just feel like Sneako just doesn't have real friends, bro. If you know what I mean, you're hanging around Andrew Tate, Nate Fuentes, all these people, right? Who either hate themselves, they're self-hating black people, self-hating person of color, you know what I'm saying? Technically, Nick Fuentes, self-hating Hispanic, right? Like, I feel like he just has no real friends. I feel like he's just trying to, like, I don't know, bruh.
Consider to be a real friend. Mind you, he's already lost one of his real friends, the one that called him after the whole situation, saying that he was banned from all these Miami nightclubs. So he has to hold on to any semblance of real friends that he can going forward.
So I'm banned from everything?
That's what I hear.
From who? Who said that?
You're virtually banned from
Who's this on the phone though?
every single hospitality group in the United States.
Like what?
Tao Group, Groot Hospitality, H-Root Group, virtually every restaurant, every venue, every nightclub, you're pretty much banned for your anti-Semitic remarks and your absolute racism and your hatred towards Jews. I thought we were friends.
We are friends. You don't want to be friends anymore?
Oh, I haven't been your friend in over a year, my man. You're an anti-Semitism is blatantly disgusting. It's very.
This is the only way someone like Sneako would ever change, though, and ever learn, is when he starts facing, like, real consequences of him losing friends, losing people around him. You know what I mean? Like, that's really when he's really going to change, hopefully.
Very offensive. You know, I've hosted you thousands of times, taken care of you. I've been a true friend, and all I've ever received from you is hatred, racism, and just anti-Semitism.
When have I been racist or hateful towards you?
You always say smirky remarks. It's always been against Jews.
So because Sneako can't handle this, he decides to hop on the phone with Aiden Ross and get to the bottom of this whole situation. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes Sneako look way worse in this situation.
It's like he's looking for validation. Like Sneako is like Sneako really lost all his friends. He probably no longer friends with Agent O, after him, you know, bullshitting with the Muslim shit. He not really practicing the shit like he say he is. Like, I feel like the nigga's just cooked, bro, and he knows it. And he's trying to, like, hold on to any semblance of hope he has. But you're just fucking cooked, bro. This guy, he just never fucking learns. He just keeps grifting. He just keeps doing this shit. You know what I mean? And that's his fault, bro.
So why are you saying, I don't know what's going on because I'm a branders? I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. Pull up. I said that.
My point is, I don't think that you talk about me the same way you would talk about Speed or Kai.
They're not, Sneako, you know I don't talk to them at a close level. I speak to you every day. Right or wrong?
Even then, I still don't think it's the same.
I mean, I know. I mean, we all know why. You know, Aiden Ross and Speed and Kai don't really talk, or they don't really talk to him like that. It's because Aiden Ross is a fucking racist.
Wait, I'm not trying to. That's okay.
Sneako, you're my close friend. We speak every day. I don't speak to Kai and Speed. What?
I want to talk about my friends highly. Like, I want there to be, especially when they're not around, and especially in situations like this.
I expect the same thing. Don't say, oh, Aiden Jew, all this. Don't do that then. See what you're doing?
Don't do Aiden Jew what? What are you talking about?
Do not do this thing where you need to be consistent. Meaning, are you
where am I inconsistent?
You just try to compare Kai and Speed to you, bro. No, that's way different.
Yikes.
Compare you to like Cheezer or Cuff'em. We all crack fucking jokes. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with cracking jokes with your friends. I'm close with you. I'm gonna crack jokes with you. You're gonna crack jokes with me. What the fuck? It's not rocket science.
The reason why it makes it way worse is because what Aiden was alluding to at the end is the truth about Sneako. The consistency is a problem. The bitching and moaning when he gets his feelings hurt, but somebody else can't be taken into consideration is the problem. What Aiden was just talking about was the fact that you went on.
He's fake. Sneako's fake.
This major platform and made jokes about Jewish people, you know, these people being Jews are this, that, and the third, while your best friend is a Jew. And you think that that's all fair in love and war. That's fun and that's game. But when he gets on a platform, his own platform, and makes fun about dick jokes, you having dick pic jokes out there, all of a sudden you want to get emotional and hurt. And Sneako had to take that in because he was looking like a clown in front of thousands of people. At the end of the call, he finally concedes to the fact that, you know, he was kind of wrong in this situation.
No, W. Aiden, he's a good friend. You know, to be honest, it's like so many people are turning on me right now.
Yeah, because you're fake. That's just what it is, bro. like Sneako would not be dealing with this shit if he wasn't a grifter, if he wasn't being fake. Because being a grifter to me is like you're just being fake. You're not you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro.
So many people are switching up. I spiked my maybe my cortisol spiked right now. My cortisol spiked. Thanks for the 10. Sneako, not gonna lie, fuck you heavy, but you low-key sound paranoid right now. Aiden ain't out to get you, bro. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I probably, dude, it's... Yeah.
Now, Sneako probably thought he had one more leg to stand on. You know, one more friend to support him in all this. One more guy who was going to have his back. The guy who was going the hardest when the song was being played in the van. And that would be his friend, good friend, Myron Gaines. But I'm here to tell you guys that would be further from the truth.
Hey, Myron, I'm live right now on a monologue.
Okay, my bad.
What's going on?
No, I'm good. I'm good. If you're live right now, I'll just hit you back.
Did you see the Tristan tweet? What do you think?
The one you sent me earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw from what you sent. Yeah. I mean.
Ooh, in real time.
I'll talk. You're on stream, so I'll talk. I could talk to you about it.
In real time, finding out.
Well, I mean, they talked about it online. What do you think?
What happened?
You don't want to. I mean, it's okay if you don't want to.
Yeah. I just wish we kind of handled this.
Well, it's already out there. It's already public. Like, he's quote tweeting his lawyer. They're putting it on me. It's already public. It's like there's not something that you solve privately.
What lawyer?
Oh damn.
Ooh, let me say to y'all right now, this is the face of a man who's figuring out that he's about to get snaked. This is the face of a man whose friends turned all against him. And this is the face of a man who realizes that he just royally fucked up.
I mean, again, you know, bro, if it was the other way around, I would tell Tristan the same thing, right? Or if he asked me the same thing, like, oh, I'm on stream right now, what are your thoughts on this stuff? Like, yo.
No, the fuck you want it. No, the fuck you want it. He wouldn't do it. No, he wouldn't. Myron, you lying like shit. You know what I mean? That nigga's a fucking weirdo.
You know, let's try to solve this behind the scenes. Like I wouldn't, you know.
It's not. I know, but it's the curtain's up. It's not behind the scenes. It's like that's not gonna happen.
Wow.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I didn't know you were live on.
It's fine. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Sheesh, I didn't know you were live. Now this is rich. If anything, Myron goes the hardest on some of the most anti-Semitic stuff that goes on the internet between all of these guys that we're talking about right now. I've seen him bump the song. I've seen him talk about, you know, Jewish people. I've seen him put on costume and go over the top when it comes.
This nigga is so fucking lame, bro. Like, he's just so fucking lame. Like, oh my God.
The Jewish people. He has very strong stances about Israel. Like, Myron is really about this life. But in a moment of time where he could just publicly vouch for Sneako, he exposes his true.
Wasn't Myron Gaines like a CIA agent or some shit like that? He probably still is. Wasn't he like a federal agent or some shit like that? He might just be, oh man.
Self. And maybe not so much exposes his true self, but really exposes where Sneako sits in the pecking order. So when they came to table later on and to table to stream Discord with DJ Academics, I'm glad that Sneako actually let out his true feelings about these guys, because this is what we've been saying.
But here's the thing though, Sneako has been doing shit like this to other people for years though.
About these guys for a long time, but Sneako, you just kept giving up your platform to them for the past couple of years.
I think it's I don't really want to give it attention, but it's pretty clear. It's like this is an embarrassment. I mean, you're supposed to be like the leaders of the masculinity space, just like no principles. You ask for a fight, back down, in my face, nothing. Say let's fight, no words. Try to squash it. You go behind my back, talk shit. It's fucking embarrassing. These are the people that are supposed to be accountable. Men need to be accountable. Men need to lead. These aren't leaders. They're
not a leader either, Sneako. You're just talking about yourself. You are no better than them. You fucking idiot.
Frauds. These are pussies. It's an embarrassment upon all of us. And especially, I mean, Myron is such a man of real character. It reflects on him.
Let me ask you a question.
But it's funny because they've always been like this, Sneako.
Yeah.
Again, you have just been.
It's because he's just the same as them. Sneako is just like them. That's just the fucking reality. He's just like them. He is just as fake. He is just as shitty. He is no better than them. They're all grifters. They don't believe in the shit they be saying, bro. None of them fucking do. They were never really friends with each other. It's all for the money, for the grift. That's all it fucking is. And you know, Sneako is just now realizing that these people never really fucked with him. No surprise, right? Right. But it's like, you did this to yourself. To me, it just seems like Sneako's projecting. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I see it.
In a vessel that they've used over the past couple years to get to a younger, more assuming audience. And at this point, I gotta continue to ask, like, what are you gaining from being next to these guys? The thrill and the rush of, you know, being in the club for that moment. It got you next to some of the biggest names, probably some of your childhood idols. I remember when you were running around with Kanye West, but now even he's denounced all that stuff and is pushed away from that image. While these guys are sitting,
he ain't pushed away from it. Kanye, you're still a self-hating fucking coon. And you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what mental illness the nigga got. I don't give a fuck. Kanye's also Kanye has lost all my respect. I do not fucking care. I don't care if he comes, I don't care.
On stream with you or promoting the degenerate actions behind closed doors, they were canoodling with the people that you were criticizing. And when put to the test publicly, they threw you under the bus, nigga. And now you're running around scrimping and scramming, trying to come for any platform that talks about you. Yeah, I see you calling out Young Don, nigga. I see you watching my podcast because they put your name in the title when I wasn't there.
And why is he calling out Young Don, bro? You know what I mean? Young Don is way more consistent, and to be fair, like, yeah, was he a Christian for a few years? Yeah, but he actually believed in the shit, though. He actually tried to be a Christian, and it didn't work for him, and so he denounced it. That it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. Sneako's just projecting, you know what I mean? That's just what it is, bro. You know, I don't know.
Nigga, we seen all that. Your ego is so bruised that you're going after littler fish. You're going after commentators. You're going after people that don't really matter. You're going after people who are criticizing you when you should be going after the friends that turn their back on you and criticize you in public.
Sneako is fake, though. He has no real friends because he's a fake person himself. Fake people can't have real friends. You know what I mean?
But I already know what's gonna happen next. You'll forgive them. Why? Because you need the look. Right now, you'll get it off by reacting to Young Don or hell, maybe even this video. But that won't get you the look that you're looking for. This will die down after a little while. You'll find a new place to get your anti-Semitism off. I can guarantee you'll do another hangout with these same people because you like these lashings. You like being punished. You have a punishment king. They thought you were just a cuck, but you like to get spanked around as well. It's actually...
Damn. I mean, shit, bro. I think this, to me, just like how I see it is Sneako's just a fake person. He's not real. He's just a grifter. He is no better than Andrew Tate. He is no better than Myron Gaines. He is no better than Nick Fuentes. He wants to act all high and mighty above them, but no, you're just as bad as them. You know what I mean? That's just the reality, and he can't cope with that. That's just what the fuck it is. That's just literally what it is. But what do y'all think about this situation? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I hope you have a good breakfast, a good dinner, good night, man. I love y'all, man. Peace.